India to phase out Russian oil imports. Trump announces a turning point in global energy politics. U.S. President Donald Trump announced that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has agreed to gradually end India's oil imports from Russia, calling it a big step in reducing Moscow's wartime revenue. It's a process, but it's happening. Next, we'll get China to do the same, Trump said at the White House. The move marks a major shift in India's energy policy, as Russian crude now accounts for about 40% of its total oil imports, compared to less than 1% before the Ukraine war. Analysts see this as a balancing act for New Delhi, which seeks to maintain strong ties with both Moscow and Washington while protecting its energy security. The decision could also lead to the lifting of U.S. tariffs on Indian exports and a revival of bilateral trade cooperation. Experts expect India to increase imports from the U.S., Gulf, and African producers, reshaping global oil routes. NATO and EU tighten pressure on Russia amid energy realignment. Following India's shift, NATO and the EU have stepped up actions against Moscow. NATO chief Mark Rutte confirmed tests of new anti-drone systems, while the EU pushes to use frozen Russian assets to fund aid for Ukraine. EU Commissioner Valdis Dombrovskis said the plan could unlock billions in defense funds under NATO's Pearl Initiative by next year. Russia retaliates with drone strikes on Ukraine's energy grid. In response, Russia launched overnight drone attacks on Ukraine's Kharkiv, Sumy, and Chernihiv regions, damaging power facilities and forcing emergency blackouts.
Proudly sponsored by Nepal Art Shop Export and Import PVT, Ltd., your trusted source for wholesale Nepalese products. Visit us at nepalartshop.com